What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming at you guys with a video right now. Gonna talk about a whole bunch of Torrey Smith maybe getting released and maybe having Jeremy Maclin get signed to this team. Seeing if we can do anything about that, but I don't know. It's very tough. It's very tough because both of them have had really bad seasons last year. We don't know what's gonna happen. I think Torrey Smith only had 600-something yards. Maclin only had 530-something yards. Not a good year for Jeremy Maclin. Probably his worst year. Besides, you know, just hitting over 1,100 yards, going to Kansas City. I don't know. It's a hard thing to talk about because, like, Torrey Smith is going to revamp himself, but at the same time, you know, can we afford to get rid of him and bring in Jeremy Maclin? I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it. I mean, I know all the fans just want it, and I may have, you know, said, you know, my heart gets in front of, you know, what the team needs and what the organization does. But honestly, like, adding Jeremy Maclin on something, a very cheap deal, like a prove-it deal, would be pretty fucking awesome. And I just, you know, bringing him in and then getting rid of Torrey Smith, it would be a cool thing too. I mean, you know, Torrey Smith, I was never, don't, you know, I'm trying to think about a million things at once. Don't turn your back on Torrey Smith. You know what? He had bad quarterback play, bad fucking year in San Francisco. Fucking, which is horrible. Fast-paced offense. He barely got targeted last year. Was a very, very, very down year. But I think, you know, with a good fucking offense, with a lot of weapons around Carson Wentz, and Torrey Smith is going to benefit a lot from this because most of the time guys are doubling him in games. And then you got Alshon Jeffrey where they could probably double him in games. So Jordan Matthews, Zach Ertz, you just got so many options. Running ball, LeGarrette Blount as well. Got so many options. I don't mind the move. If it happens, I won't mind the move. I'll be like, it sucks because I want to really see what Torrey Smith can do this year. But at the same time, I'm like, man, if Jeremy Maclin could just stay healthy, you know, because he battled a groin injury last year. And, you know, just thinking about so many of those things. I hope if we made this deal, you know, what if, you know, Jeremy Maclin gets hurt or some shit happens where, you know, his groin injury comes back, his hamstring, I mean, anything like that. But the same thing happy with Torrey Smith as well. Just because someone's healthy in OTAs the whole entire season in OTAs in the preseason, it doesn't mean that they're going to be healthy throughout the normal season. You know, because they're not playing as much in the preseason because if their starters are not playing as much except the third game, which is the dress rehearsal. But, man, would I love it. I would love him on this team. If the Eagles can get him on a cheap deal, I'd fucking great. That'd be awesome. But at the same time, you got other teams like, you got Chicago Bears, you got the Baltimore Ravens, you got 49ers with $70 million in cap space. I mean, but nobody wants to fucking play with their sorry asses ever. I don't see anyone playing with their sorry asses for anything. Unless you like just don't give a shit and want to make as much money as you possibly can. I think they would go after a receiver like Maclin in 2 seconds. You know, he could go to the fucking Patriots. You know, the Patriots need somebody. They could get him as well. But I think it comes down to what Jeremy Maclin wants, and if he reaches out to Doug Peterson, he loves Doug Peterson. He's commented on Doug Peterson come being the head coach of the Eagles when he was just coming here. And this is the offense. And I think his production went down because the offense, they tweaked a few things. The offense got changed a little bit. Alex Smith is just falling apart. And at the same time, this offense, this West Coast offense that we do is Kansas City's offense. So if Jeremy Maclin comes here, he'd catch on in literally 2 days. Not even. Technicality, the terminologies of the offense, I mean, he'd probably know in a matter of minutes. And that's why if he came here, it wouldn't be a long process to get him in nice and slow. It just wouldn't. I think he would be on here and he would get it done. And I want him. I changed my mind. Go fucking sign Jeremy Maclin and put him on the Eagles. Bring him back home where he belongs. Finish out his career here. See how long he lasts. Put him on a prove-it deal. This way us fans don't get pissed because we don't really feel like having the organization waste dollar bills down the drain. And that's it. Eagles, go sign Jeremy Maclin. Get him on this team. Because the more weapons, the better. Have Torrey Smith and Jeremy Maclin battle it out in OTAs. Let them do their thing. Let them do what they got to do. That's it. Okay? I'm not going to change my mind about this. Now, I'd rather have them battle it out. See, the thing is, we only got $3.5 million cap space right now, okay? Marcus Smith can get the fuck out of here because he's not showing up to OTAs. He doesn't want to be a fucking Eagle anymore, so fuck him. You get the fuck out of our franchise. Get the hell out of here. Go sign with the fucking Jaguars or something. And then you got... No, I can't really say. Michael Kendricks, okay? Mr. I'm too fucking injured every year, and that's why, you know, he thinks he should still be here when he really shouldn't, so he can get his ass out of here. Ryan Matthews, I'm still... Clock's fucking ticking, bro. Where the fuck is the release at? Every time I go on the Eagles website, I'm always looking for that release. What time is it? He's still not released. So, that's $4 million. Kendricks is another $2 million, almost $2 million. And then Marcus Smith, I don't even fucking know. DGB is $1 million, so get rid of Doyle Green Beckham. Get rid of fucking Treggs. Get rid of Nelson fucking Aguilar. Yes, I fucking said it. Shut the fuck up. Alright? So, that's how it's gonna go. Nelson Aguilar, I am not on the Nelson Aguilar fucking train. You guys have to just stop with it. It's fucking done. He's not going anywhere on this team. He's gonna be a backup. He's gonna go in if he has to go in, and that's it. And then whenever the fucking team is not gonna owe him any more money, and there's not gonna be a big fucking dead cap hit, they will let him go, kick his ass out the door, say goodbye, see you later, hasta luego, see ya. Okay? That's how it's going. So, the Eagles need to sign Jeremy Maclin now. This way he's in the building. He's getting ready. And we're going to get this shit going this beautiful summer. So, that's all I really got to say. That's really it. I'd rather have them battle it. Like I said before, I'd rather have them battle it. I don't want, you know, kicking fucking Torrey Smith out and then, you know what I mean? But it's hard because it's like, they have to try in preseason, but at the same time, they're not getting a lot of reps. So it's, you know what I mean? Have them battle it out in training camp. Best man fucking wins the job. That's it. That's it. I think Maclin can do a lot more than what Torrey can. And, you know, Torrey, don't underestimate Torrey Smith. Okay, guy is not a step back. The guy is moving forward. He's going to be pretty productive. He's on a fucking good roster now. Okay, he was on a good fucking roster. Fast-paced Chip Kelly offense did not fucking work out. And, you know, Jeremy Maclin was probably surprised himself that he wasn't on the team anymore. Especially, you know, we couldn't give him the extra $2 million fucking dollars. I mean, that's ridiculous. The guy had over a 1,000-yard season. You couldn't give him his fucking money that he deserved. Bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. Guy shouldn't have left. Guy should have stayed. And look, I know it's, you know, he shouldn't have left, but we need him back. You know, I mean, it is what it is. But why wouldn't he want... Why would he not want to come back here? Why would he just be like... He's not looking for a big deal. He wants to get in a good situation. Okay? He wants to get in a good situation. And you know what? If we'll check the numbers when he signs to a team. If the money is crazy, that means he was in for the fucking money from the start. But honestly, he knows he's 29. I think he knows the Eagles are desperate at wide receiver. He knows that there's a rising quarterback in Carson Wentz, and hopefully it intrigues him, and he reaches out, and, you know, and Doug Peterson and him have good connections. So I don't see why this wouldn't. It's a deal in heaven, and I don't know how it cannot work. So we'll see what happens as the days and the weeks go by. He's not going to be like not signed. He's going to be signed way before fucking like preseason starts. So I doubt if he's going to be a free agent for that fucking long. But a $12.5 million cap hit for the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, that's a big cap hit. They paid him way too much fucking money. And unfortunately, 5-year, 40-something million, $55 million or something like that, that's a lot of money. You know, that's a lot of money. All right? It's a lot. So, we'll see what happens, but it could be a match made in heaven, especially for us. What we get is a diverse wide receiver that's been here, that knows Doug Pearson's offense and knows the fan base and knows how to wear that Eagles green with the wings and knows what to do. Okay, that's what we get out of him. Okay, we get a lot out of him. He makes those catches where they count. He makes those impossible catches, those one-handed impossible catches, because he was Oh my God, the amount of catches he was catching, and he tore it up in fucking games. And I think his numbers will go up on this roster. I think they'll go up a lot. You know, Alex Smith is falling apart. Actually had not even a good year. Okay, I'm not comparing him to Carson Wentz, but Doug Pearson's taught Carson Wentz a lot of things, especially with Alex Smith and that Kansas City offense, how he does things. He's learned a lot. So, sign him. Go get him. Bring him back home where he belongs. I'll see you guys later.